I'm one of the 99%. 99% is the population of the United States without money. The big corporations, which caused our current employment problem by outsourcing jobs. Now, if you send out all the jobs away from the United States, what's left for the 99% that doesn't have money? Corporations, they get a tax break because they hire people. But they shouldn't be getting it for sending their jobs overseas. There's very little made in America these days. And it used to be that everything made in America was wanted all over the world. Now, the most popular thing I found was Florsheim. They were the greatest shoes ever made. Now they're owned by International Shoe Corporation, and they're not as good as they used to be. The same thing with everything. Even Ford is making their products in Mexico. What about the United States? The people who run the corporations, they're out to make a little extra profit by sending the jobs elsewhere instead of paying a decent wage to an American citizen. That makes me unhappy. And then they blame Obama for the situation. He didn't outsource any jobs. All he's trying to do is get them back to rebuild the United States. So I'm one of the 99%. I've made a lot of money in my lifetime, but it was always for somebody else. 1% of the population controls the money and therefore controls the United States. It's not just the corporations and the billionaires, it's also the American Medical Association. They make the rules for the way we live. What we can get, what we can't get. Now in Cuba, there's no such thing as hepatitis B because they have a cure, but we won't import it. What's wrong with us? Are we stuck on stupid? We try to help out other countries, like we go to Pakistan when they have the floods and save thousands and thousands and thousands of lives. Then one day, 3 people get killed on the border, of their people, and they block the trade route for our arms to go to Afghanistan. Now, the government didn't learn from that. They had to wait till they started harboring the Taliban to say, well, gee, maybe they don't like us. They should have learned when their convoys were blocked and blown up. And what does it take to learn? We've been giving them billions and billions of dollars over the years, and for what? It doesn't make sense. We need to change. We need to buy back America.